Where you live could affect your chance of getting breast cancer and your chance of beating it. Now, that's according to a national study published in JAMA Network Open that looked at data from more than 2,100 counties in the U.S. The study found differences in female breast cancer deaths depending on where people lived. States such as Oklahoma, Alabama, West Virginia, and Ohio were some of the places with higher rates. 13 Action News reporter Lisa Guyton spoke with a local breast surgeon today, and she has the story.
According to the American Cancer Society, just over 350,000 American women will be diagnosed with breast cancer this year alone, and more than 40,000 others will die from the disease in 2023. That recent JAMA study shows that where you live could be a component in that diagnosis. Not surprisingly, the JAMA study found places with higher mammogram screenings had fewer deaths, while places with higher rates of obesity had more deaths. Researchers also found that access to health foods and exercise opportunities had a positive impact, while lower access to primary care and mental health doctors had a negative impact. The study did not include every county in the country, but the findings suggest that improving public health programs could be a key in bridging the cancer disparity gap.
Lucas County, Wood County, the surrounding areas, we do have some issues, but we're on par with most urban areas in terms of the survival from breast cancer and those type of things.
Dr. Kiva Bland is a breast surgeon for Mercy Health.
What it comes down to is what's available in the county. So it's access to imaging, access to health care, access to regular sources of fresh fruits, vegetables, those type of things. And so that's what that really comes down to is what do you have in your area that makes your lifestyle a little bit better. There are things we can do to reduce our risk, but you're not going to be able to eliminate your risk completely.
She says no matter where you live, early detection is key.
There are some studies that break down survival based on ethnicity and socioeconomic status and stuff like that. However, what you will notice is that for early stage breast cancer, everybody has a 95% chance or greater of survival. I think a lot of times we're afraid of what we will find, and I always tell people you got to be afraid of what you don't find if you have a problem and you haven't taken care of it.
Dr. Bland says if you need help, there are plenty of resources in the community to get you those screenings, including Mercy Health's mobile mammography van.
Don't use lack of funding or being underinsured to not be able to get your mammograms or your screenings. There's always like fairs, programs, those type of things where they do offer health screenings, and at those fairs and those type of things, they normally have people who can provide you resources.
Mercy Health also has social workers and navigators who help coordinate your care. Dr. Bland says it's important to be your own advocate. Do not skip screenings. And if you have questions, talk to a doctor. On a side note, Dr. Bland's own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer this year and is just finishing up her treatments. In Toledo, Lisa Guyton, 13 Action News.